So a lot of us pretty much have to be followers before we can learn to be leaders. Truly everybody's going to follow somebody until they learn to lead. And I even believe that leaders still follow. They just follow other leaders at a point. But I just feel like you have to become a follower to realize like what's for you and not for you, because you're looking for what's for you. But the only way to do that is by copying and imitating other people, because that's what we do in this world. You only know what you taught. So eventually you're going to do things that you're going to realize are for you and not for you based off of what other people have been doing, no matter if they're around you or it's dead people. Like we still live in dead men's ideas, nowadays, such as like racism and religion and all these concepts that we still follow that are centuries and centuries past overdue. But I don't know, my purpose is at the end of the day, like, if you're gonna follow somebody, I hope that the life that you following. So at the end of the day, you gotta learn to follow people that are worth following. Follow people that are worth following, and eventually you'll become a leader, and people will follow you. I would hope that the person that you are following is somebody you actually want to be like, and not necessarily even just be like. Like, you have to see their life and see if you want the outcomes of their lives to be yours. Because it's just like, we talk about mentors a lot, and they tell you, like, if you want to be something or learn something or get to a place that a person has been, you have to follow their lifestyle. You have to learn. You have to be mentored by them. You have to read their books and, follow their footsteps and buy their courses and this, that, and the third. But you have to see the outcome first. Like, you want to know what the end game is before anything. So it's just like, if you're following somebody, like, you don't want to follow a bum because you're going to end up a bum. You don't want to follow a lame because you're going to end up a lame. So if anything, if you want to follow a winner, you're going to end up a winner 9 times out of 10. They say you are who you hang around. So it's just like they say, if you want to become rich, you want to get around millionaires. You want to get around people that actually got money, not people that are broke, because they can't teach you how to win. They can't teach you how to get no money. Only a person with money can do that, Just like, where are you leading these people if you're going to be a leader? Like, a leader leads you to a place. He leads you to a destination. And when it comes to the Bible, Jesus leads us to life. He leads us to abundance. He leads us to prosperity and peace. And as far as like Satan, he would lead you to damnation. He would lead you to, pleasures that end and, that usually have you self-destructing out here. It has you chasing dopamine and chasing your own tail pretty much, and you kind of pretty much like running in place but not making no progress. You feel like you're doing stuff but you're not doing anything. So when it comes to picking and choosing who you follow, it's all about the outcome. Where are they at? And if they're somewhere you want to be, then you need to be mentored by them and follow in their footsteps and live the lifestyle that they live, which means making sacrifices of letting go of things that you think you want to do or that you like normally doing. Because then it gets to the point where, you see that they're in a destination that you want to be at, but you got to learn to make sacrifices at that point. You got to sacrifice certain things that they had to sacrifice in order to get to where they are. So you might have to sacrifice fun. You might have to sacrifice, certain foods, because you're going to end up on a diet. Because, say you want to have a nice body like somebody that you admire. You gotta sacrifice the food that they didn't eat for such and such so long, and live on the diet that they lived on, and, do the workouts that they did, and such as, a person that's building a business that became a millionaire and a mogul. Like, you gotta give up nights of partying and kicking it with the homies and wasting time and sit up reading books and watching podcasts, listening to podcasts and putting in work behind the scenes and stuff like that, and then actually waking up early and putting in the footwork and stuff like that. So it's just like, same with a guy with morals. You want to be a person with morals, then that means you got to stop living around devalued people who don't value nothing but just, fun and pleasure and wasting time. Time is all we got. So you got to spend your time wisely when it comes to things like that. So the biggest question is, like, no matter if you feel like you're a leader or not, who are you following? Who are you following? And if you are a leader, where are you leading your followers to? Because a leader always going to have followers, no matter if they want them or not. Because there's people who are going to admire your lifestyle based off of, the outcome that you've gained due to sacrifices and the way that you've walked and the time that you've spent wisely, So it's just like, if you become a rich millionaire, you become a person that has a comfortable life, or such as, like, most people really just want peace more than anything. And that comes with, sacrificing all this extra stuff that people be doing, wasting their lives, and actually spending time wisely, such as going to school and or spending time building a business and studying, and putting in the actual work to build the life that you want, and not sitting around crying about what you don't have and going to get what you want to have. Like, so it's just like, who are you following? And if you're a leader, where are you leading people to? Think about it.